Check that out. Look at that. What's up everybody? Welcome back to the Taste of Outdoors and another fun DIY project. Last week I showed you how to make a knife out of an old rusty rasp, but I can't just carry this around in my pocket, otherwise I'm going to cut myself real bad. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to make a sheath from this piece of leather at home with using very simple tools. So without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is roll it in the shrink wrap for about 5 to 6 times so that I can create space between the sheath and the knife. Otherwise it's going to be too snug of a fit and you'll have difficulties pulling the knife in and out. For the leather, I'm going to be trying a technique called the wet forming. What I'm going to do is soak this leather in water for about 5 to 10 minutes, and once it gets pliable enough, I'm going to form it into the shape of the sheath. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes and you can see how pliable the leather is. Okay, this should be good. There's usually a specific tool to do this contour, but I don't have it, so I'm using this old plastic hammer. Okay, a small problem. These rivets are too small for the thickness of the leather. They're not going through when I fold them on top of each other, so that's not gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and order the right size rivets and we'll pick this up another day. Alright, 24 hours later, I think I got the large size rivets, thanks to Amazon. I'm gonna continue where I left off yesterday and get this thing done today. Okay, this is looking like a proper sheath now. There you go. Looks beautiful. But since my knife is not new and I made it from an old rusty rasp, I want to have the same look on my sheath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dye this sheath in old rusty color to match my knife. Nice and rusty color. It's got a little bit of red to match the handle. I love that, man. This is absolutely incredible. All right, check this out. This is absolutely stunning. I love this sheath, man. I also made a belt loop so that I can put it on my belt when I go out camping. But look at that. Look at the handle and look at the color of the sheath. They match perfectly. Now all we gotta do is let this dry overnight and we should be good to start using it. But check that out. Look at that. Shiny brass rivets. Nice rusty old color. Perfect form. Ah, absolutely stunning. This was a very easy project. It took me about 1 hour all the way from start to finish. A word of advice, if you guys are trying to do this project, make sure you get the right size rivets for the thickness of your leather. Luckily, I've got a 2-day solo camping trip coming up in the next few weeks to be able to use this knife. So make sure you guys check that out. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned something new today. And as I always say, make sure you guys go out and do something you love. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!